Thank you, His Holiness Bhakti Ratnakar Ambarish Maharaj. So everyone know that verse? You don't know it? You have Srimad Bhagavatam at home? You don't know this verse? What's going on? Nivrittatashe Bhavoshadatstrokramano Piratma Ananshita Punapuna Vinapashutna, the killer of animals, or the killer of his soul, the killer of his own self, then they cannot get the mercy, they cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam. They cannot understand the glories of the holy name. They're so covered because they kill animals, because they perform simple activities. So, Vinapashupna, everyone can get the mercy except these people. So, we were hearing about Devananda Pandit, we were speaking on Devananda Pandit, how he got relief from his offenses by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He instructed him, he said, don't ever think you've understood Srimad Bhagavatam. That is one instruction Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to Devananda Pandit. Devananda Pandit had opened a school, he was teaching Srimad Bhagavatam, but they could not properly respect Srivas Pandit. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Devananda Pandit, don't ever think you have understood Srimad Bhagavatam. It is so deep, because Srimad Bhagavatam is literary incarnation of Lord Krishna. And how can we ever understand the limits of Lord Krishna? Lord Krishna is ever expanding his own glories. And Srimad Bhagavatam is like Lord Krishna. It's unlimited. We can simply taste a few drops of the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam. So we went to Navadvip, we saw the Dhameshwar Mahaprabhu, an important point in relation to this deity of Mahaprabhu. It is said in the Treta Yuga, Lord Ramachandra had come here. Lord Ramachandra came in Navadvip Dham, and he enjoyed the beauty of Madhyamadvip. Modadrumadvip. We've not gone there yet, we'll be going there. You'll hear about the pastimes, how Lord Ramachandra appreciated the beauty, and he told his wife how in the future he'll be taking sannyas. So, Lord Ramachandra, of course, his own wife departed from the world. And Lord Ramachandra, as the king, he had to perform regular sacrifices. But he had no wife. And he had vowed, Ekapatni Brat, only one wife, no other wife. So how to perform yajna? How can he be a king without a wife? It's not possible. So when he would do yajna, he had the deity of Mother Sita made. And he would sit with Mother Sita by his side in her deity form. So in the Treta Yuga, Lord Ramachandra was worshipping, he was with Mother Sita in her deity form. He ruled the world how many thousand years? Lord Ramachandra ruled the world? There are many, I think 30,000. No, much more than that. 30, because it's Treta Yuga. So he's living 100,000 years. So like 30,000 or more years he was ruling the world. Continuously, he was regularly performing yajna. And Mother Sita is there in her deity form. And then Kali Yuga comes along, and his wife, Vishnu Priya, What age was she when Lord Chaitanya left home and took sannyas? 16 years old. 16 years, a young girl with no child. And therefore she has her deity. She was worshipping the deity of Mahaprabhu. That was her husband, in the deity form. So the situation was reversed. In the Treta Yuga, Lord Ram's wife was there in the deity form. In the Kali Yuga, Vishnupriya Devadoti, her husband, in the deity form. So that's one lila from Dameshwar Mahaprabhu. And then Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. We want to understand about this Babaji. Babaji, this kind of renunciation. This is actually Paramahamsa Babaji. The position of Babajis. The Babajis, they don't wear saffron. The saffron, that's material ashram. Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprasthanya, material. But Babajis, they're Paramahamsas, they're transcendental, nothing to do with the material world. They don't wear saffron, they wear white. White is the color of Paramahamsas. Right? Yes. Don't laugh. Paramahamsas. White. So the Babajis, Jagannath Das Babaji was in white, he was up. Do we have Babaji initiation in ISKCON? Well, there was. It happened. There was one incident in Srila Prabhupada's time. There was one devotee, a young American man. They brought him, the devotees had brought him to Mayapur, and they told Srila Prabhupada, they said, this devotee has got some disease and he doesn't have long to live. He's going to leave the body soon. But he's going to colleges and he's preaching to people about how he's preparing for death. He's preparing for leaving the world by practicing Krishna consciousness. So they suggested to Srila Prabhupada, can he take sannyas? He would like to take sannyas. So Srila Prabhupada listened and he said to the devotees, he said, no, that's not for sannyasi is meant for propaganda work. Sannyasis are meant for traveling and preaching and making propaganda for the Sankirtan movement. He said, if this man's got a disease and is dying, he said he should simply come here, stay here in Mayapur and sit and chant the holy name. He said he can be initiated, Babaji initiation. We'll give him the Babaji initiation. So this was something new in ISKCON. I think it was the year 1976. I'm not sure. Like that, 76, Prabhupada arranged it. So the devotee was given white cloth, just down to the knees. And he got a water pot, and he was given a room in Mayapur, and every day he was to go to Ganga, sit on the banks of the Ganga and chant Hare Krishna, chanting every day 64 rounds. Prabhupada said it's the best way to prepare for leaving the world. So for some months it went on, and then somehow the young man decided he wanted to go and see a doctor. He went to see a doctor. The doctor said, nothing wrong with you. You're not going to die. Nothing wrong with you. So when he heard that, he thought, really? He gave up Babaji, went back to America, became a karmi. Maharaj said he went back to his girlfriend named Maya. Anyway, he went back to the West and forgot about Krishna consciousness. So Prabhupada, when he heard, Prabhupada said, no more Babajis. He said, that's it. No more Babajis initiation in ISKCON. So, try to understand Jagannath Das Babaji, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. They were Paramahamsas. They had nothing to do with the material world. They were so renowned. We were hearing pastimes this morning from Rukmini Krishna Prabhu was describing very nice pastimes. I don't know, Maharaj, you got any more pastimes? Yeah, we heard most of them. Anyway, this is the place of this ashram, this Keshava Math ashram, as Jayapataka Maharaj was saying. Prabhupada did not take sannyas here. He took sannyas from Keshava Maharaj, but in the Mathura temple, over at Mathura, he took his sannyas there. Before, so Prabhupada came to Keshava Maharaj and he told Keshava Maharaj, he said, I keep having dreams. My spiritual master, Keshava Maharaj's spiritual master as well, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he's coming in my dream. So Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhu was saying to Keshava Maharaj, who was his god brother, that our Guru Maharaj is coming in my dream, and he's telling me, he's told me several times, I have to take sannyas. And he asked Keshava Maharaj, what do you think? And Keshava Maharaj said, yes, you should do it. You have to do it. So Prabhupada accepted Keshava Maharaj as his sannyas guru, and he was initiated over in Mathura. So, Bhadra Purnima. On the day of Bhadra Purnima, when is it actually? In September. Okay. So that's pastimes about Keshava Maharaj. And Jayapataka Maharaj didn't speak on the Leela of Lord Varahadev. He said there is a Leela. It's described in the Navadvip Mahatmya, how there was a Brahmana in the Satya Yuga who worshipped Lord Varaha, and he very much desired to see Lord Varaha. And Lord Varaha actually appeared here in this place, in Navadvip Dham. And that's how the deity of Lord Varaha is there. It was on the left side of the altar there. And yet Lord Varaha appeared in the white color. In the Satya, there are two Varahas mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. There's the reddish and there's the white. But they appear in different yugas, in different kalpas. And it said the pastimes are, one pastime is picking up the earth from the bottom of the universe, and the other pastime is killing Haranyaksha. But in Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Vyasadeva amalgamated or brought the two pastimes together in one. But actually there were two Varahas in different ages. So the worship of Lord Varaha used to be very prominent. Nowadays people are more, they like to worship Lord Nrsingadev. We don't see too many people worship Lord Varaha. But in South India it's very popular. There was even one kingdom there, and the king was such a devotee of Lord Varaha that the currency was called Varahas. His gold coins, the coins was all measured in Varahas after Lord Varaha. So he was devotee to Lord Varaha. So the pastime of Lord Varaha appearing here, and then Keshava Maharaj ashram. We spoke about Sachimata. We heard about Prodamaya. Prodamaya is Yoga Maya in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, she is Purnamasi, known as Purnamasi. But in Navadvip, she becomes Prodamaya. And sometimes people ask, Mayapur, why this name Mayapur? Is Mayapur all Maya? Is so much place of Maya? Well, it's the effect of Maya that that Prodha Maya, she covers up the Dham from the common people. Materialistic people who come in the Dham, they cannot understand the glory and the actual power of this holy Dham by the influence of Maya, that she covers it from them. So that is the service which Prodha Maya is doing here. Along with Vriddha Shiva, Prodha Maya, they are the Kshetrapals. They are the protectors of this holy Dham. And they protect the holy Dham from the common people by covering it by the Maya potency. So if you went in to see the deity there of Prodha Maya, it's just behind in the back of the market. We came down the main road. It was just to the side, just in behind of the main road. Alright? So Maharaj, want to add anything?